Good morning, everyone. And you're probably wondering what all this is. I mean, besides the obvious, why am I showing you a crap ton of tools? Well, one of my first videos was a video of tools that I had scored at a thrift store near Penn Hills, Pennsylvania. And this is, I think at that time I got, I don't know, a lot of money worth of tools. I had looked them up separately and for pennies on the dollar. And that was a great way to prep tools when you don't have a lot of money for prepping and you need a lot of things. Thrift stores are one of the best ways to go, as are yard sales and online estate sales and things like that. What I have here are 1/2-inch drive and 3/8 inch drive and a few 1/4 inch drive sockets. The brands vary. A lot of them are Craftsman. There's actually a JCPenney one in here. And for those of you who don't remember, I'm 53. And there used to be a huge JCPenney in Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania, right on Main Street. And it was a spectacular store. I loved going in. You walked in at street level. They had a wide, really wide staircase. And if I'm not mistaken, it was marble. I loved that building. And my mother used to go to JCPenney to order our school clothes. And that was in the days before malls. And it was spectacular. Well, maybe not totally before malls, but that was definitely first, second, maybe third grade. Anyway, JCPenney used to sell tools. Crazy, huh? And they were lifetime guaranteed. And then they stopped selling tools. Yeah, so, well, branded tools anyway. I don't know if they still sell them. But speaking of JCPenney, the JCPenney in Century 3 Mall in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania, and all these places are southwestern Pennsylvania, is actually closing. The mall succumbed years ago, but JCPenney stayed there, and I'm not sure how many other stores stayed in that mall, but not many at all. I remember the day they were closing it, people were doing like a, I don't think it was a paintball fight, I think it was a Nerf battle or something like that in the mall, just to, close out the mall in style. I did not go. Anyway, I've also got some wrenches here. But today's video is just to tell you where I got these and don't overlook sources that some people may shun. So one of my friends lives near an elderly person. And her son passed, her only son passed years ago. And her daughter is helping her clean out their house. Well, everything they don't want, they put out for the trash man. And they put out boxes and boxes. And my friend went over and looked and saw these 3 bags in one of the boxes. This is, I think, a bread bag or something. And it had all these sockets in it. All of them. Every single one of them. I mean, that's a lot of sockets. I don't know if you noticed that there, but I did a brief count. Including the small wrenches, there are about 60 pieces of tools here that they were going to throw away. And my friend called me and said, hey, my neighbor's throwing all this stuff away, and I know that you take things and help people out. Do you want this stuff? And I'm like, yeah, great. And what she meant by that is she knows that I do these auctions. She knows that I have helped out with estate sales, and that I will take things and then I put them for free on Facebook, or I've donated clothes to a local high school that was having some type of what they called their closet. And then, of course, whatever doesn't get, go free. Some things I will sell. And then other things just are free, and then I take them over to the mission. Now, this tool set, I'm not giving this away free. I am going to use this tool set to supplement my tool set, because over the years you lose tools. But And then my husband will take some, and then our sons and our son-in-law. So my point being here today is don't overlook what we call pickup day in your local area. If you go past a place and you see boxes outside after an estate sale or a yard sale, pull off to a safe spot and look through those boxes. If people have things out for trash, like this obviously isn't trash, and it's always amazed me, why wouldn't they just drive them down to the Mission so the Mission can make some money off of it? Or even Goodwill, even though I like Goodwill stores, but I don't appreciate the owner's policies, but I still shop there. But don't overlook, we used to call it pickup day. So our garbage people would do pickup days where they would take large items. And once or twice a year, and maybe every season, and people would know when pickup day was, and you put your stuff out, and then people would drive around. I had one friend drive around with a pickup truck, a man and a woman, drive around on pickup day and take all this stuff on a Thursday. They picked it all up, and on the following Saturday, they took it to a local flea market and made $400. So while I'm not recommending, and that's not for everybody, some people's embarrassment level would just be way too much. And I'm sorry, I think the embarrassment comes in throwing away perfectly good things. So they made money. You can do this if you're unemployed. You can do this to find things that you need. And a lot of times people are moving into an apartment and they're starting over. And some of these things are just what I needed, and oh my God, that's perfect. Why are they throwing it away? You just never know. It's just crazy. So anyway, that's it. That's what I got for free today. Take a look at that and a wild guess on what the value is. I mean, even at the average, now some sockets are like $10 sockets, other sockets are $2 sockets. So let's say an average of $3 a socket, or $3 an item here, 6 pieces, 60, is $180 worth of sockets that we pulled out of the trash. And I bet you if I tried to sell this, I could sell it instantly for $50 or $60. Super easy. If I had to take the time to sell each individual piece, I could probably make a little bit more. But like I said, I'm not selling any of this. We have my tool set that I try to keep full, and everybody borrows my tools and doesn't put them back. We have a garage here. My husband actually keeps a set of tools in the pickup truck. And then, of course, we have the house that we're building. We need a set of tools there so that you don't have to run out to the barn every time you need tools. And then, anyway, that's it. So let me know in those comments, have you ever done pickup day? Or even dumpster diving? That's a whole nother subject, but or would you be too embarrassed, or would you be too afraid of diseases, or are you just above taking somebody else's trash and turning it into a treasure? And let me know if you aren't above that, and if it's not illegal in your area, what's the best thing you've found? All right, everyone, that's it for today. This is what we prepped today. What did you prep today? And be blessed, everyone.